boots on the ground, putting it down. Welcome to the Stock Scoop. Back to the Stock Scoop, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys, you can't get enough of this, but this trade that we're going to talk about, this Bitcoin trade, and you guys know from the prior cycles in Bitcoin, this is a very, very explosive trade. Uh, Let me get the scrimmage out of the way here, ladies. Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white, so you have bookstores all over the world. You can say, "Hey, Mickey D, he was right here. Hey, Mickey D, he was wrong here." Just like this here, right here, that we're gonna talk about. There are three. There are. I gave you some suggestions in here. Did you make a little money in it? Well, guess what? They're back. They're back. Make sure you look at your copy tonight. If you don't have a copy, I'll show you how to get a copy. Um, they're back. Bitcoin is back. Those Bitcoin baby knockouts, those OGs that we didn't play before the last happening are back. You guys know how we get down. We trade our baby knockouts 9 months up to 6 months before the happening. Now, we've done this the last two happenings. And what have we done? We've made a killing. Just 6 to 9 months before the 6 months, we have them and they're all cheap and really inexpensive. We've gone from under $1 when they're really, really cheap to over $50, $60, $70, $80. Now, Bitcoin, a lot of people don't like Bitcoin, but it's got massive, massive upside. It's a big, big trade. People don't like it, because they don't understand it. And the average person, Bitcoin, they think Bitcoin, oh, it's this, it's that, it's a Ponzi scheme, it's this, that, it's a store of value, it's like gold, it's like whatever, But years ago, when I first wrote this book, Investing and Understanding Bitcoin, Currency Stocks to Buy, No Wallet, No Problem. We said they would have problems with the wallets, right? And they did. They had problems with the wallets. We were buying stocks. And voila, what do you know? Who did the brokers follow? They followed us. You're right. They followed us. Because when we put that out there, then I got a hold of some people at this company and that company. Next thing you knew, there was stories on Bitcoin stocks. Ain't nobody even talking about Bitcoin stock. They ain't have nothing, they ain't want nothing to do with Bitcoin. And we said, wait a minute, guys, wait a minute. There's these companies out there. These companies can grow. These companies they may get 2, 3, 5. They may produce 1,000 Bitcoin a month. Don't you think that company's going to go up when Bitcoin goes up? Well, the rest is history. But we're not going to talk about the past. We're going to talk about what's happening now. And I'm going to show you these charts. History may not repeat itself exactly, but we got a whole lot of rhyming going on right now. We got a whole lot of rhyming going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to take a look. Hopefully later on this next day or so, I have JT and D Money on here live. So we come on live and we come on your, Papa San, because we're going to be talking Bitcoin. Because this is, when the millionaires came out and we had lunch together, it had to be 5 years ago. It was a fantastic time. You guys made all kinds of money. Bitcoin, the stories I heard from people paying off their seconds and everything, doing all that stuff, a lot of it was Bitcoin related. So we're going to look at Bitcoin, you guys. Bitcoin is active right now, and Bitcoin doesn't always go up. It comes down, but Bitcoin is perhaps the most violent trade that we have. Let me show you what's going on right now with Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. It is a violent, violent trade. You can lose your hat or you can make 5 hats at the same time. Bitcoin or bust, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin is tough. It's tough. But I show you a safer way, I think. I just think the stocks are safer than the coins. Just call me old-fashioned, whatever. Give me my, give me my few hundred percent. When Bitcoin gives you a couple 100%, I've told you, you take it, right? You take it when Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's going to give us all that and a lot more. That's what Bitcoin does. But take some off the table. I'm telling you right now, before things even get started, I'm telling you to take some off the table, because when you see these crossovers, you're going to want to get in, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on to your wigs and toupees. Later on this week, in the next couple of days, I'm going to do a walk also, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to be part of my walk here. I'm going to talk about the news and all that. Right now, people are trading the news, and we'll talk a 5 to 10 minute walk this weekend with me, guys. I'm rehabbing. Love you. Hey, let's look at some charts. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stock Scoop. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. It all started. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, thumbs up. Make sure you hit that bell also so you get these videos, because they're going to be hot and heavy here. But Bitcoin, investing and understanding Bitcoin, currency stocks to buy now, and no wallet, no problem. When we started this, we're 5 years into this book. We started before that, ladies and gentlemen, but it was just easier to get to the masses with the books. We expected, and we still expect, that Bitcoin. Do you see this right here? We expect Bitcoin to be a mainstream currency. We said in the next 15 years. So we're 5 years in it. So we're 10 years away from Bitcoin being out there. 10 years away. So we'll see how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. But if you want to go to Amazon.com, you can get a copy of this. $8.99. The reason is it has those stocks in it right now. Those stocks in the back, they're going to work again. They're going to work again, ladies and gentlemen. That gives you a little clue of what's in there. Huh? They're going to work again. Anyway, let's take a look at the ETFs and see what's going on here. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, these stocks are strong right now. The ETFs, the big boys and big girls, are strong. They're trading over the 200-day moving average. And I'm setting this up here. I'm telling you guys something very good. So just listen up. You see this black right here is a 13-day moving average. And this red right here is the 48-day moving average. Now, you guys listen to me. You know that when the 13-day passes over the 48-day, that's a midterm, it's a short to midterm buy signal. So we got a buy signal on the grayscale ETF, right? We're going up, going up, going up, and it's looking very, very good. RSI, we're looking at 68. We're not really oversold. We still have a little way to go, maybe, before we correct, but we will be coming back down here a little bit. Let's look at the ARK Bitcoin ETF here, ARKB. Same thing, strong trading over the 200-day, all important 200-day moving average. Crossover, short to midterm buy signal we have here, and we're going up, up, and up. Bitcoin, as I speak, 101K, doing its thing. Big breakout, big things are happening, massive stuff. Uh, as you can see, breakouts galore. But we're not really worried about these big breakouts with the big boys. Look at Fidelity's Bitcoin fund here, FBTC. Look, strong challenge came down, retested the 200-day, and off to the races. So as long as they're trading over these 200 days, ladies and gentlemen, they're doing very, very good. Um, crossover here, black. We're riding. We're gonna ride the 13-day. We're gonna ride the 13-day for the next 10 years. Who knows? We probably won't, but we might. If you look at old charts, like I've shown my students before, they get the Baby Knockout newsletter and everything. They're all in. Hook, line, everybody's in, right? I've showed them that during the Magnificent Seven, and we took a look at them, they rode the 13-day moving average for years and years and years before they came down like now. And everybody's looking for a spot to put this money. And Bitcoin and gold and silver and uranium our particular defensive areas are getting a little bid right now, ladies and gentlemen. But these are the big. Everybody's putting their money in these big. Who are we concerned about? We're concerned about our baby knockouts. So I'm not going to give you a name or anything. Look at that. Look at what we're doing. Look at what we're doing. We're just crossing over with our baby knockouts. The great time to buy right now. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. Just crossing over with our baby knockouts. I don't know if you saw it. We're just there's all everything's kind of similar. Just crossing over. When do you want to buy these? You can wait until they test the 200-day moving average, which right now we're below the 200 moving average. But you saw what the big boys are doing right now. Are they going to carry the little boys up with them and the little boys and girls? We don't know. But it's worth a shot, at least consideration right now. I can't tell you to buy, sell, or yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe again. Bitcoin is no need to be a hero out there. Let Bitcoin do its thing. It goes up and it goes down. The companies that we focus on, they produce a lot of Bitcoin. They have a lot of Bitcoin. They hodl a lot of Bitcoin. When the price of Bitcoin goes down, they're going to go down also. So there's no need to hang on to these things thinking you're up 2, 5, 800, you're up 1,000, you're up, 25x or whatever. There's no sense to hang on to these things. This is a trade. Normally, like I said before, I wouldn't sanction a midterm trade. There's midterm elections out there. There's a midterm trade. I wouldn't sanction it, but the charts and our research is saying differently. It's saying that our baby knockouts have the opportunity, they have a chance right now to be very, very volatile and go up very, very high. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. So just because a stock went from under $1 to $70 in one of our other cycles, that doesn't mean it's going to do it again. But I can't assure you anything. I can just tell you from our research that we're back to the stocks in here. We're back to square one with Bitcoin. What take it for what it's worth. Stocks. I know many of you have you made a mini fortune. Because I know you paid off houses and you paid off cars and you did things for mom and dad and you did things for your sisters and brothers that you never would have had the opportunity to do before if it wasn't for Bitcoin. I know because you told me and I rode right along with you. I'm in. I eat my own cooking, man. I eat my own cooking. That's why I can't be. I'm trading. That's why a lot of times I can't be on here. I'm trading. Mickey D, you're late with the baby. I'm trading. That's how I make money. That's how I'm able to do things like you. You know, I like from time to time getting together with my granddaughter or something. Go to Disneyland or something. It costs money. I know. We had to put head of households, men and women. We put beans on the table. So Bitcoin is an equalizer. I tell you that right now. Bitcoin, if you're behind right now on your retirement account or something, or your student loan account or something, I'm saying past performance is not indicative of future performance. But Bitcoin has the possibility to be an equalizer, man. Hey, am I in it? I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm playing it a little different this way, this cycle. And I'm going to let my if you get the Baby Knockout newsletter, you're going to know exactly how I'm playing this right now. We got the stocks early. We got, some of those stocks when they were $1, $2, $3 early on, and they went to $15, $20, $25 for us. But they're now down, back on their back, and Bitcoin is going up, and there are things happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. Get the Baby Knockout newsletter. You stay tuned to what's going on with the Stock Scoop also. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. You really don't want to miss some of the details that I'm going to be going over here on Bitcoin, one of our most explosive trades that we've ever had in the history of this show, ladies and gentlemen. It was more, I don't know, it was more explosive than the cannabis trade. Cannabis, we had stocks go up to 50 and 60 also from less than $1. So, am I the only one out there doing this with these baby knockouts? You know, because you can take $500 and you can take whatever. You remember the original plan of a dinner? We were sacrificing a weekend for a dinner for you and your two kids and your wife and your husband and what have you, and we were going to save that money and put that money on a baby knockout, on a monthly type deal. And some of you are still true to the game, and some of you just have exploded, and you've made it really. You don't hear any, you don't listen to anything else I say. Get those stocks that are in the book ASAP. ASAP. You know, and make sure you private students look at your baby knockout newsletter. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen this cycle. They're giving it to us, so let's take it. Wall Street's giving it to us. Let's take it. They don't. Some people don't believe in Bitcoin. If you don't believe in Bitcoin, don't worry about it. You've got uranium on the verge. You saw this. You saw the charts. You've got also gold and silver. You saw the charts. Gold and you guys have a good weekend. Join me as I walk. It'll be my third walk or so this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. You looking for energy, looking for strength, look up. Love you. Take care. God bless.